Tomelero Locha and welcome back to Mo's Corner. It's a different one today, but it's still one. First of all, I'd like to thank you guys so much for those who've watched my previous video, which I'll link to this video at the end. And thank you so much to everyone who's subscribed so far. Please continue on watching my videos and subscribing and commenting and sharing with your peeps to share with their peeps to share with their peeps. So without further ado, let's get into this week's agenda, which is a newbie tag, courtesy of me and the internet. Because I didn't get enough questions on Instagram to do a full video, so I'm going to do random questions that I got from the internet. I like coffee. I don't love coffee. Coffee gives me heart palpitations. Yeah, me and caffeine are not friends. So I drink green coffee, which some people do not consider as coffee, and my limit is like 3 cups a day. But yeah, if I'm really sleepy or I really need it, I can push it to like 5 cups, but then my heart starts complaining. So yeah. Number 2, are you in love? That got very personal very quickly. I'll answer. I'm in very strong like. I strongly like somebody. Probably think I'm halfway to being in love with them. But that is a story for another video someday soon. Number 3, what is your dream vacation? My dream vacation is I'm going to Spain, and not the metropolitan areas like Madrid or Barcelona, but I'd love to go to like the small villages, get immersed in the culture, in the food, and continue learning Spanish, as I am learning Spanish now, but I'm learning it on an app. So I'd love to learn it from the people who speak it best, and it's the Spanish. Okay, number 4, what novels do you read? I am a fantasy geek. Probably 90% of all the novels I've read in my life are fantasy, and I read a lot. Yeah, so I read a whole lot of novels. My favorite series is the Harry Potter series. You could have guessed that. Fantasy geek, Harry Potter, same pot. Yeah. Yeah, what TV shows do you like? I'm going to say fantasy again, fantasy, sci-fi, but really as long as it's a good show, as long as it keeps things intriguing and it keeps me on the hook, then I'm in. Right now I'm doing a rewatch of the originals. Before that I did a rerun of the Vampire Diaries, but I'm also watching The Bold Type, which is like reality, very girly series. So yeah, I like to mix it up as long as it's good. All right, number 6, do you cry in public? I cry everywhere, babes. I cry everywhere. I cry in the movie theater, I cry on the streets, I've cried in a mall just randomly. I cry if things fill my heart with joy wherever I am. If things make me sad, I cry anyway. Let it out. Let the heart burp. Let the heart let it out, man. Just get it out there. It's very therapeutic crying. 7, can you fart in public? What do you think? Yes, I can fart in public. When nature calls, nature calls. And I travel in a taxi, and you can get stuck in traffic and all of that, and well, let's just say I've let out my fair share of silent, deadly farts. Have you ever peed in the woods? I have peed in the woods. I have peed in the woods because I've lived in a rural area where like you have like have drop toilets outside, and where we've gone to the mountains to fetch firewood, and there's no toilets there, so you have to go in the woods. So yeah, and it's not even like a thing. You need to go, and the thing that's available is the woods, then you go in the woods. Would you marry a celebrity? Yes, I would marry a celebrity. Hi, Michael B. Jordan. Ding, 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 ding. Ding, 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 ding. Yes, definitely I would marry a celebrity. Okay, number 10. Do you sing or dance in the car? I sing or dance everywhere. I'm a music lover. I love dancing. I'm a theater kid. I'm an entertainment kid. So I dance in the shower, in the bath, at work, in the kitchen, everywhere. I don't even notice that I'm doing it anymore. Number 11. Are you lazy? Yes, I am lazy. But I'm not messy because I know that I'm lazy. So when I do clean, and I clean like thoroughly. And when I get stuff out, get my clothes out, or like I need my stuff to stay where I put it because I know I am lazy. Next one, 12. My favorite movie. Ooh, my favorite movie. It's a lot, but I'll say Lord of the Rings. Fantasy again. Lord of the Rings, because even though I love Harry Potter, I don't think the movies were that well made. But Lord of the Rings is a classic, and it helps that I would love to live in Middle Earth and marry Legolas. I have a thing for that blonde ear and those pointy ears. Number 13. Do you want to get married? Boy, did we get personal. At this point, I don't know. I think maybe 60-40 yes, I want to get married, but that changes depending on how I wake up. So at this point, it's a toss-up between yes and no. 14. Favorite musical or theater show? Do I have to choose one? Whew. Okay. My favorite musical of all time is Phantom of the Opera. Yeah, I'm a Phantom fan through and through. I do love The Color Purple as well. Oh my gosh, I think that's a really beautiful show. Yeah, musicals. I'd love to be in a musical. It's a pity I'm not a soprano, because I'd love to do think of me fondly when we've said goodbye. But I'll never be Christine Diane. Okay, last one. Are we here already? How long can you stay without bathing? This is a very relevant one, considering the times. I can go for a while. A while being, so far I've gone 4 days. Don't judge me. As a rule, I do not like bathing. I don't like it. I do it because it has to be done, and because I am during the people. When I go out, I'm during the people. But if I do not have to go out, if I do not have to see people, I will not bath. I dislike bathing. So far in quarantine, I've gone about 4 days without bathing. Okay, those are my 15 tag questions. Please comment below and answer some of the questions if you guys want. Comment to laugh, comment to judge. But also please share this video and subscribe to my channel, and I will see you guys next week. Adios muchachos. Love, light and blessings to you all.